welcome to the State of Security. I'm Sabrina, and this is Ken.
Hello.
Today, we are going to review some questions submitted by you, the viewer. Ken's going to answer those, and then later on, we're going to have a special guest appearance. So stay tuned to see who that is. I think you're going to like it. Okay, Ken. The first question that we had submitted to us is, what's new going on in the world of PCI compliance?
Yeah.
Do you see any new trends, leading indicators taking place?
Yep. Well, PCI, as you guys know, payment card industry standard that protects cardholder data. We've seen over the number of years here that they've gone from different versions, 1.1, 1.2. We're on 2.0. The council itself is releasing special interest groups, SIGs, around virtualization, end-to-end encryption, and they're really trying to offer more clarification to the actual standard itself. So that's probably the biggest thing you're going to see this year is more clarification, what the requirements are looking for, and all the different solutions out there, which ones are going to suffice for PCI compliance.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So it's a good maturity. I mean, clearly they're a step ahead of a lot of the other regs out there, such as GLBA, HIPAA, that kind of leave a lot of interpretation open. The council is really trying to solidify and really make the impact of PCI more quantifiable.
Okay, very good. All right, well, this question must have been submitted by a bookworm.
Yeah.
It says, what would be a good book to have at my side if I'm new to pen testing and familiar with the various flavors of Linux and Windows 7 when looking to purchase from Amazon?
Linux was a character in a comic book, wasn't it?
I think you're thinking of Linus from those weird kids and the teachers.
So other known as Linux. But basically, you know, there's a couple books that I've used throughout. Hacking Exposed is probably the one that's the old standby. Tom could bring up a couple of his favorites when he comes on to talk about his DEF CON and hacking experience over at Black Hat. But, you know, there's a lot of tools out there. Metasploit's a good framework that you'd want to look into, especially if you're familiar with the Unix environment. And there's some tools that are, some books that are newly released that talk about how to use Metasploit and whatnot. So really, Hacking Exposed probably gives you the best view of how to do penetration testing, not just use tools, but also the process around it, which I like. Okay, so those are some of your favorites. Yes.
What's your favorite book that's not related to technology? Do you have one?
I do.
What is it?
The Cuckoo's Egg. Yeah.
Oh, I've never read that.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now our last question. Should I be concerned with phone hacking? I mean, Paul McCartney's voicemails were hacked into, but I don't think really anyone cares to hack into mine. But on a more of a corporate level, should people be concerned that people are going to hack into their smartphones?
Right. Well, I mean, clearly setting up your PIN on your phones are probably your most important thing. I mean, a lot of people are getting in through weak PINs. The other thing that we're finding is that you can do caller ID spoofing. So some of the networks just require caller ID. It checks your caller ID, see if it's your phone calling your voicemail. If it is, it'll allow you access to the voicemail. That coupled with a weak PIN could allow someone to get access to your voicemail. They're not getting onto the networks, the cell networks, but they're getting into the mobile devices themselves, would then allow for the voicemails and those to be compromised. What's your PIN on your phone?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, okay. Do you have a phone that has voicemail?
Yeah,
okay.
Yes. Even though it is quite old, it does have voicemail, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, all right. So pretty much just keep your phone locked and have a strong PIN, unlike myself. And when we get back, Ken will be not here, so say your goodbyes now. But Tom Eston will be here. That's our special guest. Ken kind of gave it away before.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Welcome back to the State of Security. I'm here with our special guest, Tom Eston, who is the manager of our profiling team.
Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. So, Tom, you were recently at Black Hat and DEF CON presenting something pretty interesting. It was actually about web service testing, and I heard that OWASP is going to adopt some of your ideas for their testing guidelines. Is this true?
Hopefully they will, yes. We came out with a new web service testing methodology that's going to be in the new version of the OWASP testing guide, version 4, which is going to be coming out hopefully in the next couple months.
Wow, that's pretty cool. How did you start doing that?
Myself, Josh Abraham, and Kevin Johnson did a lot of research over the last 6 to 8 months and saw a lot of gaps in a lot of areas that needed improvement in web application, web service testing specifically.
Okay. Now, when you were at Black Hat and DEF CON, how did the presentation go?
They went great.
Well received?
It was very well received. We spoke at Black Hat first, and then we spoke on Saturday at DEF CON 19.
Okay, so there were a lot of other people there. What were some hot topics and cool ideas you heard about, other than your own?
Other than the awesome web services talk that we gave? Yep. Well, I would have to say that there's a lot of news and things going on with Anonymous and LulzSec and a lot of this hacktivism that's going on right now.
Yeah.
There are actually people walking around with those Anonymous masks on at DEF CON. You may have thought that was kind of scary.
I think that's scary.
No, it's really not that scary. Guy Fawkes, you can
So,
Google that. You can find out more
what's
about
Guy Fawkes?
Guy Fawkes mask? No? No? Google that,
I'm
Sabrina.
not sure.
You might find out more
Maybe
about.
the viewers should Google it.
Yes.
Is it going to scare them?
No, I should actually send you a presentation on Anonymous and kind of what all that means and who Anonymous is.
Who is Anonymous?
Anonymous is anybody. Anybody can be anonymous,
Now,
which
this
is part of the
getting
problem
creepy.
with somebody hacks a website, hacks a company. They say, I'm anonymous, we are Legion, and I'm out. So that's kind of the big problem right now in the security community of placing blame on an anonymous group for hacking into companies, hacking into governments. You probably read the news of all kinds of different hacktivism type things going on. So that's been a big topic at DEF CON. Lots of panels, lots of talks around that.
Sounds pretty scary.
The other thing that was really cool was you've heard of the Microsoft Kinect,
Yes.
which is the comes with the Xbox 360,
Yeah.
allows you to do motion control, things like that.
Is that the one you can do the dance game to?
Yes, exactly.
Ah, okay.
Yes, do you? I had no idea. The thing about the Kinect is cool. Somebody took Metasploit and combined it with the Kinect, so it's called Kinectasploit, and they're able to, on stage, actually hack into computers using Metasploit visually, using their hands, using body motions, and things like that. I thought that was kind of neat.
Wow. Pretty impressive stuff going on over there.
Yep.
And I heard there's a lot of parties.
There were a few. Yep,
What
few
was
parties.
your favorite party?
My favorite party, probably the Rapid 7 party, which was really awesome.
Why
Top
was
of
it
the
so
Palms.
cool? Oh, okay.
Top of the Palms, it was in the Playboy Club. And,
Oh,
and
wow,
the
they
Boom
really
Club up
outdid
there.
themselves.
The speaker party was at the top of the Rio.
Okay.
So was the speaker party at Caesar's Palace. Top of Caesar's Palace. Got to see the Strip. Got to see Vegas.
And the whole profiling team went from
The whole
Security,
profiling
right?
team was there. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Very nice. So it was a team effort.
It was a team effort. Yep.
Well, good job, Tom.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. Before we go, remember to send your questions for Ken Stasiak to spowers@securestate.com. That's me. And you'll get a special surprise in the mail. And make sure to keep reading our blogs. Check out Tom's white paper in our media center. And you could also see Tom on Security Justice. He's all over the place. So thank you for watching us, and we'll see you next time.